Now I'm going to try and give you a summary of what we've done so far. So here we've got a graph of 1 over the square root of x, that's this red line here, 1 over x, that's this blue line here, and 1 over x squared, that's this green line here. So now I'm going to state the obvious. As x gets larger and larger, 1 over the square root of x, we say that it is much larger than 1 over x. Because if you look at the graph here, 1 over the square root of x, that's this red line here, and then if you look at 1 over x, that's this blue line here. Already you can see that the blue line, already you can see that the red line is already bigger than the blue line. But then as x gets larger and larger, you can see here, if you look at this vertical line here, you can see that 1 over x, 1 over the square root of x, that's this point here, is already bigger than 1 over x. And then as you head towards infinity, as x gets larger and larger, everything will exaggerate itself. So this thing here, as x gets larger and larger, this thing here will be much bigger than 1 over x. And then you can say that 1 over x will be much larger than 1 over x squared, because let's just look at this vertical line here. You can see that 1 over x, which is this blue line here, is already bigger than 1 over x squared. But then as x heads towards infinity, we say that 1 over x will be much bigger than 1 over x squared. And then going the other way, as x approaches 0 from the right hand side, if you look at this vertical line here, let's just look at this vertical line here, and you can see that 1 over x squared is already bigger than 1 over x. So and then 1 over x, which is this point here, is already bigger than 1 over the square root of x. But then as x approaches 0 from the right hand side, so as x gets smaller and smaller, everything will exaggerate itself. So if you look at this here, as x moves towards 0, here you can already see that this is getting larger and larger than this. And then this point here is already getting larger and larger, and so on. As x heads towards 0, we said that 1 over x squared, so the vertical line, we said that 1 over x squared would be much larger than 1 over x, and then 1 over x will be much larger than 1 over the square root of x. I will continue in the next video. Okay.